fun to see guys, especially coming. He didn't come out of nowhere. Everybody, he's an NBA player that's got amazing talent. But just the explosion this year, and just the run that he's doing, it's been amazing to watch.
Steph, can you talk about the point guard league? You guys are having James, Russell, Isaiah. Can you talk about just how the league has changed and now it's almost like the best players are backcourt?
I think the point guard position is the toughest in the league, night in, night out. Like you say, there's so many guys that play the position differently, but have the same effectiveness. And every night you gotta be on your A game if you want to win that matchup. So you can go down the list. Guys that are here, guys that aren't even all-stars, that have hell of a year. So you gotta be on your game at the point guard position with how competitive it is.
Steph, now that you've done this fielder in soccer, like the pitcher, like the main position of the game.
We got the ball in our hands so it's kind of built in for us to have success.
You are a big role model in the Middle East and Arabic countries. What's your message for Middle East and Arabic countries? And do you know any Arabic word?
I don't know any words, but we obviously appreciate the support from all over the world. Tuning in to games, sharing what basketball means to us to the world. So hopefully it inspires people, gets them into the game themselves, and they can enjoy it as well.
Steph, playing
for social CJ McCollum told me that you're the best shooter ever. Is that okay for you?
It's a very high compliment, and I appreciate it. I love to shoot. I want to be great at it and have the longevity of my career shooting the ball at a high level. So hopefully at the end of my career, that can be true.
Yeah, he was talking about the combination of the dribbling catches. You guys gonna repeat?
Who? Okay.
Clay's gonna repeat.
I was better. Yes. He's got that look in his eye. He's ready to get another trophy. So.
Steph, can you show the friends in his if you know what, like to tell us what it means?
It means 1 Corinthians 13:8. Love never failed to be. So I got it about 2 years ago.
Shalom from Israel.
Steph, you laureate Sportsman of the Year award alongside LeBron and Usain Bolt, Cristiano Ronaldo, some big global stars. What does it mean to you from a basketball perspective to be nominated alongside football and people like Usain Bolt, even though Bolt won it at the end of the day?
It's humbling just to know what I'm doing on a daily basis and with the stage and opportunity I've been given, and how hard I work at my game, and how much I want to be great at it. That people recognize that, and you talked about that group. Those are all-time great athletes that are doing amazing things on and off the playing field. So to be part of that and continue to push myself to the next level and inspire a lot of people, that's definitely a great feeling to have, and I want to keep doing it.
Steph, you misconstrued Draymond Green's fire and his energy. I know he's a great teammate, but could you talk about the perception of him maybe being a dirty player or just a little too fiery? Could you just give me your impressions of Draymond?
They always have that saying, like, there's certain guys that you love having on your team, but that you would hate to play against him. I'm sure he falls in that category. So he just has passion, man. He loves the game. He loves to compete. He loves the gamesmanship of basketball when it comes to talking, when it comes to being physical, the game within the game. So, and he's unapologetic about who he is, which I love that about him. That's a trait that I'm sometimes jealous of. When you know who you are, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody, and you're confident in what your abilities are. So regardless of what people say about him, he knows who he is. He knows how important he is to our team. I love having him as a teammate, and whether that fire spills over, sometimes we can take that, because I know he's going to be, he's going to have my back every night. We're going to have his.
In Latin America, how is your Spanish?
it's not great. I know a lot of vocab, but sometimes when I try to spit the
Can you say
conjugation.
hello, República Dominicana?
Say what?
Hola, República Dominicana.
Hola, Republicano Dominicano.
Thank you.
Steph, what do you think? Steph, what do you think about? Okay,
I'm
what
trying
do
to plan a trip very soon. Hopefully, I did a lot of work with the Nothing But Nets Foundation in our fight against malaria. So I went to Tanzania back in 2012, I think it was, to a refugee camp up there near Gusu. So hopefully I get to go back soon and continue to do some great work over there.
What do you think about the playoffs?
I would think about, if the schedule's lined up. I know my guy Festus Ezeli was there last year. He said it was an unbelievable experience, so that would be fun.
And what do you think about the African players in the NBA? African players.
I mean, there are a lot of great, great players that are doing some good things in the league. I played with Festus last year. You name them, there's a lot of great representation in the league. So I know the NBA is doing a great job, finding talent and giving them opportunities to make the transition here to the States and play. So hopefully that continues.
Steph, we heard your voice loud and clear in your comments about Kevin Blank's comments. Why is it important for athletes to make their voices heard at this time in our history?
The spotlight is huge, and I think the microphone is loud. You have the opportunity to speak your mind, promote change, just make people aware of certain issues that you feel are important. I think that goes a long way, whether people agree with you or not, or whatever. I think it promotes the right conversations, and it makes people uncomfortable to the point where I think action kind of comes out of that. So there's a responsibility, I think, for every citizen of our country to have a voice. People want to know how you feel.
What have you heard from other players in the league about standing up like that the way you did it?
I mean, they just appreciate honesty and the willingness to speak your mind, whether it's a political conversation or racial conversation, or whatever the issue may be. You can't get trapped in the fact that we live in this NBA bubble. Life still happens, and we have a huge part in that. I think I appreciate when other guys take the initiative to create change, whether guys wearing shoes on the court to start a conversation. Draymond wears sideline racism shoes, and there's a lot of spotlight on that, and he does a lot of great work off the court. So you want to be able to just know what people are up to, so maybe we can help as well, but that conversation needs to continue.
Do you think that this league is easier for social justice than other professional sports leagues, and if so, why?
I don't think so. I would say, as basketball players, we're obviously we're seen a lot. So I don't know how it translates well in sports, but just, you see us on TV all the time, and we're getting asked questions about pick and roll and offensive rebounds and wins and losses and things like that. When you talk about serious issues as well, I think people want to know how we feel. I don't know why that is, but you take that.
Isaiah Thomas is having an MVP season, not being able to do the things he can do in basketball.
Confidence, hard work, and just a realization that he can't play in this league and do amazing things with what he's doing. So I don't think that confidence is ever. It's no different now than it was when he was a rookie or whatever. But just as you go through, each year, you gain experience. Get the right guys around you, good things happen. He's having an amazing year. It's been fun to watch.
Can he make them a Cleveland in the East?
I think so. Yeah. That's why you play the game. There's no easy guaranteed trail to the finals in either conference. And, we'll see how it plays out.
Steph, is there more pressure on added a guy like KD, the caliber of player that he is, to win the whole thing this year? Is there more pressure on you guys?
No.
Or more expectations, I should say.
There's obviously expectations, but there's the same expectations last year. And we don't get wrapped up in the outside noise, to be honest. For us, we know our only goal is to win a championship, and we talk about it all the time, and we prepare ourselves with that mindset every single day. Outside of that, it doesn't matter what anybody says about us or what they believe we should and shouldn't do, because we already set goals for ourselves.
Who's going to win a three-point shootout?
Oh, Klay for sure.
What'd you think of the photo shoot yesterday?
What'd
you think of the photo shoot yesterday?
That was a setup, man. We all had, everybody but Klay had great outfits on.
How come you're not in a three-point contest?